Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I have no TV. Okay, a few weeks ago, around the 27th of July, the day before the final of Neighbours, I noticed that my reception was sort of pixeling out a bit. And I sort of thought, oh no. Then the next day it was a bit better. And I watched the final of Neighbours, which was nearly 2 hours. And there's only a couple of scenes where the dialogue sort of cut out for a second when the image was pixeling and that. But I thought, that's okay. But then the next day was gone. All the Channel 10 stations, all the ABC stations, and a bunch of other stations were all gone. All I had was SBS, Channel 31, and the Channel 9 stations, and that's it. And I contacted the real estate, and he just ignored me, because that's what he does. If he's going to fix a problem or deal with a problem, he'll respond right away. If he doesn't want to deal with it, he just totally ignores you. So clearly he doesn't think TV reception and maintaining the antenna is very important, because I guess he doesn't realise it's still considered an essential service, and it's one of the things he has to maintain. So do I take him to the tenants union and court or whatever over this and get him to fix it? He probably just put my rent up to pay for it, I don't know. So it looks like I don't have TV anymore. And it's weird. I mean, I've had, the TV cut out occasionally in my life, but this is the first time I've not had TV. And it is an essential service. You do need to be able to see the news. I mean, yes, there's stuff online, but you have to look for it. And things all come out at different times. Like a lot of the main networks, they do release video segments of the news segments that they have on their stations, but they release them later once people have had time to watch the actual news because of the advertising. So it's very difficult to sort of get current news on YouTube and stuff like that, and to find stuff online. You have to be looking for it. It doesn't just come to you. I just find it really troubling. And I mean, there's something to be said for appointment television and watching TV when you know other people are watching the same thing. There's still that sort of sense of community where you know people are watching the same thing, things are coming on at the same time, and people are waiting to watch shows at certain times. And people do still watch TV. A lot of people stream because it is more convenient. You get to pick what you want and watch it when you want, and you have more variety and all that. But then there's also that's also a headache, having to find a show and watch it and go through the episodes and worry about the buffering and all this sort of stuff. And sometimes it's just good to just have TV on in the background while you're doing other things, and just catch the news reports as they come up and you see things. And that's what I normally would do during the day. Even though I have TV shows that I was planning to watch and marathon, and movies I plan to marathon, I've got all the Disney films lined up. I've yet to watch them all that sort of stuff. TV shows I've been meaning to watch for years, sitting there waiting. But often I have work to do and I have stuff to do, and I can't totally concentrate on the show, and I don't want to waste it by having it in the background, not paying attention. So I'll just watch whatever shows are being syndicated, like channel, was it Peach? One of the channels had like Becker and Frasier and shows like that. I was sort of watching them each day, and Big Bang Theory, stuff like that. And it was sort of a comfort that they'd always be on, and I could be working on things, just switch the TV on, and something would be on, and that's kind of the point. But then there's appointment TV like Ghosts. I started to watch that show. I missed a couple of episodes, tried to stream them on catch-up TV, and they only had, they must be showing 2 at a time. So I watched episode 1 and 2, missed episode 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and now they've just got 7, 8, 9 and 10, because I guess they only have a week or two to have them on the streaming service that the station has. So they've only got them for a limited time before they go to Paramount Plus. So now I've missed half the season. So there's issues like that. The Equalizer, I watched like the first 9 episodes, and they're only up to the 8th episode on TV. That was what I was trying to watch tonight when I went to look at Channel 9, and it was just gone. Because I noticed it was playing up a little bit the other night, just a little bit, and I thought, oh, I hope that doesn't go like the other stations did, because apparently they're on different signals. So just because you lose a couple and there's something wrong with the antenna, it won't pick them up, doesn't mean that's going to affect the other channels. So I just assumed I'd have Channel 9 for a while, long enough to work out something with the real estate. I don't know if I'm going to have to end up having to pay to have it repaired myself because he won't do it. I don't know. Or do I just live without it? Because I don't have a lot of data, so I can't be streaming everything. And the stuff that I can't just be streaming all day, every day. And the idea of lining up DVDs and shows and videos and stuff like that just to have in the background, it is tedious. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But Yeah, the other night I just went to watch Equalizer. Episode 8 was actually on, and I'd already watched it, and then I realised afterwards I'm actually up to episode 10. So there are actually more episodes available online than were actually had aired on TV. So I wouldn't have watched it anyway, or I would have started watching it and been like, oh, I've seen this one. But the point is, it's not an option anymore. I don't have TV. I've never not had TV in my life. Like maybe for like a day when like the power went out or an antenna went out or something, and then it was repaired. But to just not have TV and to not have the news every hour to see what's on and have the updates when things are happening, it's really kind of disturbing. And I just need to YouTube therapy about it for a minute. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. TV is still, I think, essential and important. And it's not done yet.